Hello and welcome to a special milestone edition of the Fulham Fix. A strong start to our 22-23 Premier League campaign, sitting 10th in the table. A tough game coming up next, but after a couple of minutes of analysis of the season and the coming game, we're going to turn our attentions to the fantastic achievements of these two Fulham legends. 250 Fulham appearances for Tom Cairney, 100 Fulham goals for Aleksandar Mitrović. Guys, how you doing, man? You all right?
102 goals.
102 goals.
252 games.
252. So no one updated the script for me here. 252 appearances. But this man right here, 102 goals for Aleksandar Mitrović. Guys, thank you very much for joining us on the Fulham Fix. How you guys feel? Do you know what? Let's get straight to it. Like the main thing everyone wants to know. It's why people are watching right now. Did you pay to have his windscreen repaired?
No.
You didn't pay.
He caught me tight on telly, right? That is a lie. It's him who's tight.
No.
He didn't give me anything.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, I didn't do it on purpose. Like, it's...
Out of principle.
No, but it's like, honestly, I miskicked, the ball went over the fence and hit the car while he shouldn't park the car there, so not my fault.
I parked the car there for 8 seasons, it's never happened.
It's never had a problem.
Yeah.
But how old was the kick? Because I remember football's always kick wins.
wasn't
The windscreen shouldn't.
No, it was so hot that day.
Yeah.
I think because of the heat, like, it breaks.
Really?
It was funny though.
It was funny day, yeah.
It was.
And he couldn't repair the straight away, no?
No, I couldn't. They couldn't get the windshield for like 2 weeks. So I was driving
What can you do?
Don't laugh.
Have you seen Ace Ventura, where he's got the cracked windscreen and he's having to drive with his head out?
I was driving a Mazda family car for about 8 days, yeah.
Oh,
0 to 60 in about 4 minutes.
There were rumours going around that whilst your car was getting repaired, you were wandering up and down. Which road was it? Hang on. You were wondering, walking up Motspur Park, looking for a lift, waiting for a lift from your dad?
Yeah, I was, because the day after I got my courtesy car, I drove to training and got a flat tyre.
Really?
So I had to get someone to fix my flat tyre in my Mazda, and my dad come and pick me up because my other 2 cars were in the garage as well. Oh, okay. So I crashed into the back of them.
Really?
So I've
You've had some really some bad luck with cars, yeah. and he definitely didn't pay.
No, but it was funny though. It was funny.
Yeah,
it was worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Listen, let's talk, before we get to talking about the iconic moments that you got for the club. We've got the fans voting for their favourite moments. There's been so many votes as well, and we're going to turn our attention to that just in a bit. We've got to talk about this season because it's been a really, really strong start to this campaign. We're looking like a totally different team to the team that come up prior that you guys have played with. And we're currently sitting 10th. Teams are not looking forward to playing us. It's a wonderful position to be in. Mitro, what would you put that down to?
I said, like, manager. I think since he came, and I think he trained the club and the way we are like thinking and approaching the game, and no matter who's on the other side, we go out and try to challenge them, try to make it hard for them, and on the end, if we win, we're going to celebrate. If we lose, we're going to shake their hands and move on. But we go out, no matter who's the position, we go out strong. We're going to try to challenge them from the first minute, especially when we play at home, get the fans behind, make it hard for them. And when you play like us, like we play first couple of games, I think no team want us to play again. So, yeah, I think the manager was the key.
And you've played under a few managers here. Do you find that, he seems to be getting the very, very best out of yourself. You seem to be playing, not only, vital as a striker, scoring more goals than ever, but you're everywhere. You're all over the pitch, especially, with the Brighton game as well. So many of the times you look like you're back sort of defending, then you're up at the top, then you're on the wing, and, it's transformed your game. Would you say that's all down to the manager? Is your favourite manager to play with?
Yeah. I think there's the mentality, and especially when TC came on as well. You could see he made a couple of tackles. I think we do the stuff that we don't like to do. We do like we love them, because I think we really fight for each other. We really sacrifice. I can see some parts of our game, to help the team and to do what the manager wants from us. And when you see first couple of games that it's working, if you do what the manager say, it look good. Yeah. You win the games. No matter how you feel, you like it or not, you're gonna do it in the end. So yeah, as I say, the manager was vocal point. Of course, I think he changed everything in a club, and we signed a couple of really good players. I think players that we really needed, and yeah, if you count as well the fans, the support we had since the first game here against Liverpool, it's been an amazing start. But yeah, still a lot of games to play, and we have to continue like this.
A lot of games to play, but definitely a different feel to the team. Do you think, Tom, the manner in which we came up, winning like we did the Championship, scoring, so many goals, and not just obviously yourself, smashing records all over the shop, but so many goals coming from everywhere, coming from so many different positions. Do you think the manner in which we came up is a difference this time round, coming up as champions?
Yeah, I think winning the league makes a big difference. It breeds confidence. I mean, the goals we scored last season, the way we played, the way we create chances, it does breed confidence. But I mean, to do it in this league is a totally different story. But I think, as Mitro said, the way we started, I think that gives you belief. I think in the position we're in, it gives you belief in what you're doing and what you're doing at the training ground, what the manager's saying to you. Like, it makes you believe in him, believe in those words. And yeah, like you said, there's players doing things that maybe don't come as natural to them, and they're doing like the hard yards, like tackles, winning like everyone all over the pitch. You know what I mean? I think the fans can see that, and I think that's why they're being as loud as they are on match day.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a transformed Craven Cottage at the moment. It really is a rowdy place. You mentioned the new signings as well, but brought in a few new players. How have they settled in? You guys getting on all right with them?
No, really good, no? Really good.
Yeah.
Like, I know we always sign a few players when we get promoted, but now this, I think
seems
this,
to be a lot of thoughts.
This is the quickest I think they've settled. The new players have settled as a team. So, listen, it's only 6 games. We're not going to get carried away or anything, but it's a lot better start than it has been before.
Oh, definitely. I think I saw I don't want to say this. I'm going to jinx it. Should I say it? Yeah, I'm going to say it. Match of the day was saying there's never been a team that have been at this point with 8 points that have got relegated. Just even hearing that makes you go, yeah, we're not imagining this. We're playing really well. This is really solid. Let's talk about the couple of sort of big home victories as well in front of the Cottage. You got against Brighton, who are on blistering form as well, but also Brentford, coming off the back of beating Man United 4-0, then being able to beat them as in the way we did as well at the Cottage. Your celebration, firstly, Mitro, that goal going in. How's your face? Because we got a great shot of literally your face just sliding along. What was your... I'm guessing that wasn't planned.
I know, I'll get carried away with, emotions and everything, but the pitch was a little bit dry as well. It was a mistake. I'm not going to repeat. Yeah, but it was worth it in the end. So, yeah, it was last minute winner against... in a derby day, so it's I get a lot of emotions, adrenaline and everything. So yeah, you have to take it out somehow, and that's how I did it. So it was an amazing day. A lot of turnovers, a lot of goals. We start well, then we could see 2 goals, and we score winners. So I think it's been amazing derby for fans, for everyone who watched the game on TV as well.
Definitely, and again, another game where, perfect example, you coming on, and we felt like we were on the back foot at that point. It was 2-2. They were pressing harder and harder. You came on, turned the game around, and we were back pressing them. It was another, again, just a unique moment, and maybe a moment we're not used to necessarily. It seems to be a new thing this season.
Yeah, I think when you come on in any game, you try and affect the game as early as possible. It's hard though. Honestly, coming off the bench is hard. Everyone expects you to have more energy than everyone else. But
you've been sitting there, I suppose.
The first thing you do, you can't breathe. It's so hard. But no, just try to get on the ball and get us playing again. Really, like Mitro said, we started so well, and then they came into it because they're a really, really good team. They are a good team, and he's a threat up front, Ivan Toney. And I think the last 15 minutes we was really strong, and yeah, the big man got the winner. It was a great day.
It was absolutely epic. Let's turn our attention to another local London derby. We've got Chelsea this weekend. Obviously, it's been a unique Premier League season generally across the board with certain teams like Man United losing 4-0 to Brentford. Chelsea, they've lost a couple of games as well. Liverpool haven't. They've been a bit up and down, winning 9-0 one time. It's a unique season. How are we feeling facing this Chelsea team?
Like every game, to be honest, as I said, like I think in my opinion, the Premier League has never been more challenging, more like equal. You know, like everything can beat everyone. I mean, everything can beat everyone. You know, there is no easy games, and we're gonna approach like every game like we do like for 6 games. It's another big game, home game, London derby. So uh, as I say, no matter who's the opposition, we're gonna go out there, try to challenge them, try to press them, try to play the way we want. And on the end, let's see what happens. You know, the target is 3 points like every game. We play home, and let's see what's gonna happen. But for sure, we're gonna go out, give everything, and hopefully we get the win.
And you know, 6 goals in 6 games for yourself, an incredible start to this Premier League campaign. I mean, obviously, unless you're living under a rock, which I don't think you are, you can't have missed every single pundit and Twitter account sort of saying, yeah, but can he do it in the Premier League? 43 goals in the Championship. When you hear stuff like that, can he do it in the Premier League? He can't do it. Does that fire you up even more? Does that make you go like you want it even more, or do you not think about it?
No, really. I know like everybody's speaking, and like everybody have opinion, especially now in this world of social media. But I've never been bothered. He knows as well. Like people speak, people have opinion, and like I don't care, to be honest. I believe in myself. I put a lot of hard work and time, dedication, and everything in myself, and it's their opinion. I believe in myself. I know my qualities. I know that if the team play well and create chances, I know I'm going to score goals, and I'm focusing on my game, what the manager wants from me, and the goals will come. So I know it's a little bit cliche to say, I don't hear. I hear, but I don't care about it. So like.
And I believe you. I think with some players, I'm not sure I'd necessarily believe them. But you can sense it doesn't seem to bother you.
Yeah, I'm not. When you score goals, they're gonna praise. When you don't score goals, they're gonna speak bad about you. So it's the same. The people who praise you most now, if I don't score 1 or 2 games, they're gonna say, "Oh, we told you he cannot score goals." So that's the world we live in. So like, when I have bad games, nobody need to tell me. I know when I have bad games. You know what I mean? So when I have a good game, nobody need to praise me. I know I had a good game. So like, I know what I have to do. I know what I need to do, and the rest is just people's opinion.
Right. Let's talk about the milestones now that we've hit. Some incredible things. Firstly, did you envisage something like this? 250 appearances for Fulham when you signed? 5, 6? What are we now? How many years ago did you sign?
2015.
So yeah, 7 years now.
If he didn't win either, he would have 500.
How do you feel like to hit a milestone like 250 appearances for Fulham?
Did I envisage that? No, not when I first signed with Kit Simons all them years ago on the right wing, 4-4-2. Mahrez. No, I didn't envisage it, but I think like I just think in some, like everyone's career, I think they have a team or a club where I don't know, things happen and then you feel more at home, and things like the fans took to me quite early, and things started to happen, and then I started to play my best football here, and obviously Slavs came in, and then we started to play 4-3-3, and I think that's when we kind of put, as I was saying off camera, Fulham back on the map a little bit after 2 bad years in the Championship. It was my first season, we nearly got relegated.
Yeah, it was just trying
hard.
To stay up. Yeah.
It was really hard. And the team changed a lot, and then Slavs came in. We survived, and then. And
was it Slav that moved you in?
Yeah, moved us in.
So, because were you out of position when Kit started playing?
Yeah, I think so.
Were you quite versatile when you come? Because you come from Blackburn.
Yeah, Blackburn. Yeah, playing. To be fair, I played there for Blackburn, and I stayed there with Kit, and then Slavs. Obviously, he wanted me on the ball a lot more. That's why he said.
Because that seemed to transform you. The moment you got into the middle, suddenly you had this just guy pulling the strings, box to box in the middle. No,
it was exciting, and the way Slavs wanted to play as well. It kind of suited me and the way we played, and Fredericks was on the wing, like bombing on the wing, and we played amazing football, and I think that was one of the most enjoyable seasons. Obviously, putting Fulham back on the map, and then the year after that, he came, and what happened.
I mean, it just kind of went crazy. So, and for yourself, 100 goals as well for the club. Again, is that something that you could ever imagine?
That's a lot, man.
That is an awful lot of goals. I mean, there's
Yeah,
strikers
it's a
that
lot.
will never get that in their
Yeah,
entire careers, but to get that for one club.
Not really, but now when you think about it, yeah, it's really amazing, and hopefully I score a lot more goals.
102, sorry, by the way.
Yeah.
102. I keep saying 100. I mean, 102 goals.
No, yeah, but it's been amazing, since I came into the club, and like everything that happened for 6 months, then I came basically last minute of the transfer window. Was amazing story. We don't have time now, but I signed basically like a minute before the transfer window, and
Were you at airport?
Yeah, I signed. I was in Belgium when I signed. I was supposed to sign for Anderlecht, but transfer didn't happen, and I had to do the medical there with their doctor. It was a nightmare, and I was in Belgium that time when I signed for Fulham. It was a mad story. I tell that story another time, but yeah, since I came, it's been amazing. Obviously, Slav was here to help a lot, but the players, TC, Kevin McDonald, Stefan Johansson, Frederick Zbet, Alfie also came later as well, but it's been really amazing, and it's
Some good Christmas dues.
Some good.
You had some good Christmas parties.
One of the
Amsterdam,
best.
Stockholm.
Yeah.
One of the best. The lads in the dressing rooms I've ever been, So like as a group and everything.
Does that make a difference? The pair of you for your games, when you've
yeah.
got that sort of group of lads, because that was the one thing, certainly with the Slav season, when, like you said, you had that group of players, and then the photos that came out once we got promoted of you guys out and about, dressed up, I think it was Amsterdam, and you're like, man, that looks fun. No. They look like they really all get on. Do you know what I mean?
It's good times, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Back of the bus was brilliant, man.
Good times, and like not just off the pitch, on the pitch as well. I think we played some amazing. I think for my first 6 months in the club, I lose one game in 20. Yeah. That was the last game of the season, Birmingham. Like basically, we were going to the game like no matter what happened, we're gonna win. We concede goal like first half enough. You don't get bothered, we had that confidence and that mentality, and we believe in each other, that we like, I can say we had overconfidence, but we played some good football, and we were just keep winning the games. I think that, I don't know if
I think that half season unbeaten was one of the best times.
Yeah, basically I came to last 20, I remember 20 games. Yeah. Like 19 of them I won.
It was
mad.
And then it was down to Birmingham, and wasn't there like someone said that a bug went round because there's a lot of like.
No, Matt Targi got heat stroke.
No,
is that what it was?
He was sick on the pitch.
There's a shot of him vomiting.
But the ball was passing him, and he saw like he's nothing behind him, and he threw away.
I knew it wasn't gonna be a day when that happened.
But it was one of the hottest days ever. And in Birmingham, they fight for relegation. They let a little bit grass a little bit longer. I think if you put Man City there now, they don't.
Nah, they was a joke that day.
Yeah. So no, but it's been amazing. Some amazing stories. If you see like how long I'm almost 5 years, 5.5 years in the club, a lot of upside downs, good memories, bad memories, but it's been an amazing journey. Like the fans, the teammates, the goals, everything. I really love it and enjoy every single of them.
Oh well, I mean, let's say the pair of you have just this energy that you guys have brought to the club. Has been absolutely amazing. I think before we move on, we are going to move on and check out your top 5 moments each, which I'm looking forward to. To have these two milestones, the pair of you, often players, they'll be at clubs when it comes to leaving. It's like me, if you leave a job, you might get a bottle of champagne and a handshake or whatever, and maybe go out for some drinks or whatever. You guys, you're etched in thousands and thousands of fans' memories, no matter what happens now. The pair of you, you're iconic, and you can't take that away. I mean, how does that feel? I mean, that's such a unique, even as a footballer, there's so many, players that come and go, but to be so important to fans and to one team, I mean, that's pretty special. How does that feel?
No, I think it's incredibly special. I feel very fortunate, obviously, to be in that position, and like Mitro said, I've had some amazing memories, and I think the memories create that iconic feeling or whatever. But I think just obviously football comes to an end one day, whenever that is. What will be will be. But I feel like the moments we've had, the promotion, well, the 3 promotions, and just big moments and on a football pitch is truly special. And yeah, I just feel lucky that I've done it at Fulham, and I think in years to come I'll be coming back as a fan with my little boy to watch. That's as simple. It's just as simple as that.
Yeah, that's true. But in my opinion, I think it's been some amazing good memories. TC goal at Wembley, Joe Bryan goals at Wembley, winning here, my record. But like I think the most respect that you get from the fans and they get close to you is when something bad happened and we didn't leave, we stay here, we stay believing in the club. We didn't run away, you know what I mean? And I think this is where we show our love to them and to the club, you know what I mean? So I think this is the moment when we earn the most respect from them. You know, when it's nice, when it's everything going well, it's easy to be part of the club. But when things are going bad, you have to see who's going to stick around and who's going to stay. You know,
I think loyalty is rare in football. Loyalty is
so rare.
Yeah, it's rare in football.
And I think this is what they respect the most. Not just me, TC. There is Tim Ream here as well.
True.
Who
on just the flip side, what a season he's having. By
he's been brilliant. He's been
brilliant, and like you know, some amazing players that they didn't leave when the things were hard. They stick to the club. They believe in club, and you know. I think this is the moment that the fans will never forget.
Agreed. I couldn't agree more, like you said. I think that's a perfect point now to turn to your top 5 moments. Like I said, we asked the fans loads and loads of moments, as you can imagine, and we have whittled them down to your top 5. So here we go. Tom Cairney, your number 5. Here we go.
We have Hanson with the left and pulls it back to Tom Cairney into the box.
Steph. So this is one of the most outrageous goals.
Is that his last goal?
Say that again?
Last goal he scored
You scored a couple, yeah.
So this was against the high-flying Wolves at the time. I think 3-1 up. Oh, I mean, tell us what your memories of that. It was a Steph Joe corner.
Free kick.
Free kick.
We practiced it the day before.
Really?
Yeah, but I forgot.
So it was just coming
towards you? So I was just chilling. I didn't expect it. So I only, like when it was coming in mid-air, I thought, oh my God, then I started to remember, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I started to adjust myself a little bit and yeah.
Do you think not having that time to mentally prepare,
maybe.
You didn't overanalyze, you just went for it?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
Absolutely leathered it. I tell you what.
He just react. Yeah, this is always when you practice something during the week, and when you think about it, like you overthink it, but like when you just react,
I honestly forgot.
Yeah,
really?
It's because I was looking.
Yeah.
And then Steph, it was good, but it was a great ball.
Otherwise, I'm not sure it would have made the top 5
No,
if you've been looking the other way.
No.
But yeah, there's a great fan video from the Wolves stand.
I've seen it.
And they seem to be applauding. Absolute respect because it was such an outrageous goal.
No, it was. I don't think it was as good as maybe Beckham's goals, the corner at Bradford, but it was like that.
It's up there, mate. It's up there. We'll take it. All right, Mitrovic is number 5.
As we've gone along, here's Abu Kamara, right hand side, cross into the box.
I saw it again. I hate the floor again. You see.
I was about to say, the pitch was quite wet that night, though. Wasn't it?
It was wet, but it was a lot of emotion as well because like 5 minutes before I missed the penalty as well.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and we had to win that game as well. At home, I missed the penalty. So, yeah.
I think that was 91st minute or something, and that seems to be a theme with you. Is you know. I think that's one of the reasons you're never taken off the pitch ever. It's like at some point, he's going to come up and there's always that threat.
As a striker, you always have to stay in the game, no matter what. Like you have to stay in the game, believe. Like no matter what, if you miss the chances, you're gonna miss them. If you get carried away, thinking too much, you're gonna miss another one. So if something bad happen, you have to forget it, stay focused, and when the game finish, you have time to think about. But during the game, like just stay in the game and focus on try to predict the things what can happen.
Yeah. Again, there's another great fan video from the Swansea end, which is a joy when the cross goes in. They're like, no, Not to Mitch. It's in. It's a joy. Right, number 4 for TC. Here we go. Oh, this is a thing of beauty.
The loose ball falls in front of Tom Cairney. And you couldn't make it up. Don't jump all over it.
So you said,
Yeah, put the
is there a shot in a second of Cabana? Is there? Is that this one?
That's exactly what we wanted to see. Harry Wilson.
Yeah, Cabana in your back. There we go.
No, but Mitro was hitting me so many times before that. He don't come here. He was hitting me in the face. I don't know
Really?
why.
Yeah, we were so happy for him because I think the first goal after
No, it was a long time.
one
yeah.
year.
It was a long time
out,
being
yeah.
injured.
Well, you were 10 months out. I remember. I think you'd just come on as a sub. Was it then at that game? Or was
Yeah,
it
it was
the
the
game
first
before?
time. No, it was
Yeah, and it was just everything about it. You know, we needed the goal.
Yeah.
You know, it was raining. It had like a movie feel to it. You know, they do the videos to the Titanic theme tune.
Yeah.
That is like the perfect one to a Titanic theme tune because it's just everything about it. How did you feel?
No, I remember firstly the game. I think, like you said, we needed to win, and I think it was 0-0 at half time. And then the gaffer told me to get ready, which I didn't expect that early. I thought I might play 15, 20 minutes, but he brought me on for the half, and I think that happened like 10 minutes later. So it kind of felt like it was meant to be a little bit, and it was.
It did.
It was in the soaking rain as well. So no, honestly, it was an amazing moment for myself, and it was quite emotional because if you don't play football for that long, it's frustrating, it's hard, and but yeah, it was definitely.
I can imagine you also start to question yourself. Will I still have it when I get back on the pitch? If I still got that sort of thing in the locker, and then to.
No, I still believe that.
No, I still got the confidence. All right, Mitro, this is your number 4. This is great.
Commentary's
I
mad.
know, it's incredible.
I loved it, yeah.
It's a very fair and balanced commentary from our Fulham commentators there. What's your memories of that Huddersfield? I think it was we were desperate.
Yeah, it was. I think that we were fighting for relegation with them. I think they were like 1 point difference, something like this. And me and Abu had a scrap before that.
It was
for
a
the
bit of a penalty thing there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, was that game?
Yeah. And he missed the penalty, and was like I remember him. It was 70, 80 minutes, something like this, and the game was like start to be open. Like it looked like gonna be like draw, and then just happened. Good assist from Sess and just reacted, and the ball went in. Amazing feeling.
Yeah, again, another one of those last-minute winners.
Yeah.
Were such. I mean, cottage is never better when those moments happen. Let's get to your number 3, Tom.
For Tom Cairney, who goes outside into his right, finds him early low ball in, turn back into one for Cairney, and it's 2-0, Fulham 2-0. Oh, let's go. That's it. Tom Cairney was just slotted it in. They didn't clear their lines, and he's there again. He's a good goal scorer for me, I tell you, since he's come back to full fitness.
Here we go. I think this is one of the reasons this has made it.
I've not seen.
Where is he?
Good work from Tom Cairney there. That's it.
Read it.
Yeah,
It's a disgrace.
It's gold. Now, listen, I've got to ask right now. Obviously, Harrison Reed there playing for Norwich. I think one of the reasons that's made it, but also again, Norwich. I think high flying was a really important game for us. How injured were you? Were you actually hurt? Was that all acting?
Acting.
Who did you take your inspiration from? Who's your favourite actor? What are we talking there?
Leo.
Is it Leonardo DiCaprio? You had a Leo moment.
No, I just remember that was a huge game. I think it was Easter weekend or whatever it was.
Yeah, we chased Khalid at every game. I remember
Yeah,
we
was chasing. We had to win. I don't think it was. I can't remember if we weren't very good first half. I can't remember. But the second half was brilliant, and we was. I remember time wasting with Johansson in the corner.
You're very good at that. Like,
yeah,
there's real skills.
Yeah. So no, it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, and you still talk about it with Harrison Reed?
He still talks about it. Yeah, he does. Yeah.
He's still moaning about it. Yeah.
Still moaning. All right, let's do your number 3, Mitro.
Mitrovic holding off. Connor Cody is turning. Good work from Mitrovic. Goes for goal! 2-0! 2-0 to Fulham! Aleksandar Mitrovic with his right foot.
That was the first goal, no?
This was your first goal in front of the home fans, and I think this was the moment because you'd scored already away, and this was the moment you were like, you know.
First goal was Bristol.
That's right. It's a little
Cyrus cross.
Yeah.
That's right. And you kind
Cyrus
of
shot,
Cyrus shot.
This is about home game. I think this is the first game.
And I think again, Wolves. I think were they absolutely they were top of the
they
table.
were top of the
you know.
table. Yeah.
They basically won the league.
Yeah.
They was miles ahead. Yeah.
And it was that moment where we were like, wow, we've got a player here.
Yeah, we had them and Cardiff in front of us. No, at that time I think we were like when they came in Fulham we were like 7th or 8th, I think, and then we just win like 20 games. No man, yeah.
No, that was a good night. That was a good game.
Yeah,
It was a good.
Cesc scored a rebound. Also.
Yeah. First half,
right, yeah.
I sure Cesc got the rebound. Thank God, it will play really good that game, and good memories. Good memories. Yeah.
Awesome. Right, we're getting closer now. You're number 2, Tom.
Towards the edge of the box, a little step over, tries to get control, Cairney up to the left foot. What a goal! Tom Cairney! The magic left foot! Oh, we deserve that! We definitely deserve that!
I mean, what's your memories of this? I mean, it felt like this changed our season. That moment, unbelievable.
No, we was chasing them for the playoffs. I remember that, and we battered them that night. We should have been clear, but they was 1-0 up, and I think that moment kind of messed up their season. They fell from that moment, and we caught them, and managed to get into 6th. But I think that was just a special night at the Cottage. So loud that night.
What a goal as well.
Yeah. So my favourite position really to get the ball in that like inside right kind of position, and lucky enough it went in the top corner.
Brilliant goal. Right, you're number 2, Mitro.
Tom Cairney couldn't get to the loose ball. Harrison Reed does though. This is much better for Fulham. Can we make it right at the death? And Barber with a cross coming in. Mitrovic! What's a goal from Aleksandar Mitrović? He'll never score goals on a total win. What's a header from Mitrovic?
I mean, obviously this is recent memories, so one of the reasons it's probably so high on the list. But again, you're talking last minute winner. You're talking against Brentford, you know, a big rival. What's your takeaway from this? I know we touched on it a little bit, and also you got, you know, Ivan Toney had nicked your celebration with the equaliser. So it all just came together in a beautiful moment of.
I think it's been as I said, amazing day. A lot of turnovers, and we started well. Then we conceded 2. I missed couple of chances because the keeper was amazing that day. Made a couple of good saves, and as always, stay in the game, keep my head calm, and I put myself in position where, like TC, where he like to score edge of the box. I like to pin with the fullback and wait for a good ball, and react like I supposed to, and hopefully keeper didn't make the save. So
It's happened so many times over the years. That was just the perfect moment. Right, we've got to our number 1s. Here we go. Any ideas? I mean, there's only one. Here we go. Your number 1, Tom. Any excuse to watch this again? Here we go.
22 minutes gone progress here at Wembley. It's Ryan Sessegnon. Lovely footwork from him. Slides in front, there's a chance for Cairney.
Oh, I mean, how was that scoring at Wembley?
Mental. It was like an out of body feeling. But I will say this: the final whistle was still a better feeling than the
Was
goal.
it?
Yeah. If I could go back to any minute, it would go back to the minute of the final whistle. But no, that was, you won't see me running in behind like that very often. But
did you realise that you were running over in the moment that you were celebrating with the Villa fans?
I did think about going to the Fulham fans, but it was too far. The
You
pitch
had
is
to
big.
preserve your energy.
And also, Johansson did not mean that pass to Cesc. He
no.
meant to go to Matt Target and kind of dragged it a little bit, and then Cesc got it. But no,
it'd be an amazing day. Yeah,
it was my favourite Fulham goal by the country mile, and I think that was one I don't know. It's just the best day ever.
For Fulham.
Yeah, I think that the goal and everything, the first motion was the most special one, I think.
Yeah.
We
The
had-
heat,
We
big,
had how
playing
many
a big
promotions
club.
we had? I don't even count anymore.
Hopefully not another one.
Yeah. Like Sergio Ramos, Champions League.
He calls me Ramos.
He lives more,
He calls me Ramos because I've lifted some trophies.
He leave more championship trophies than Ramos. Champions League. No, joking, but it's amazing day, and all game. We get the red card. Dennis had the Mike Gary, karate a little bit in 50, 60 minutes, and
He was looking not to get a red card as well. Grealish could have gone.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, but
It was an amazing. I mean, it was one. No, Fulham. I mean, it's. I think most Fulham fans say it's the best. Day of their lives. So. All right, it's time for your number one, Mitro. Here we go.
Always going to be straight now. He loves it. It's a terrible ball. Now he's on the way through the middle. Touches in for Mitrovic. Is it 7? Yes! He's done it! He's absolutely done it! You're welcome. The first one, I think he's really celebrating. Aleksandar Mitrović. Well, thank you very much, Andrew.
I mean, what a way, again, like we keep saying it, at 90-minute winner or whatever, but I mean, I'll go really quick because we are running out of time, I'm sorry, but I had a list on my script for like the last few games which had, announced the 100th goal of the season, announced, we're now going up, we're at all this list, and the final one was to announce your final record. And bear in mind, we had like no minutes left, and I remember thinking, I've done every single thing except that last one, and then you did it, and everything was perfect, man. What a way to do it. Go on, just quickly, what are your memories?
Yeah, been amazing, and I think when we scored third or fourth goals, like you could feel in the crowd that they wanted, like, and our players, they tried to play me ball everywhere, like they tried to feed me with the ball because everyone, even the manager was like, stay in the box, like everyone wants me to break the record, and it happened in the last minute. I was walking, they made a mistake, and Harry was on, like I was, this could be a chance, Harry passed me the ball, and I reacted again, but. Yeah, you could feel it on the stadium that everybody in the stadium was made to score. I mean, but like even the players, like they shout me, "Oh, keep believing." I was like, okay, finally, happy, and I don't really.
I don't think that'll be beat ever.
Yeah,
I don't think that'll.
That's my favourite moment, just the whole thing.
I don't think it'll ever be beat.
No, unbelievable.
Unless you beat it.
Yeah.
No. You mean the 43?
The 43.
Oh, no.
I don't think the 43 will ever be beaten.
I mean, how in this? Just.
And he missed a couple of games through illness.
Yeah, I was just showing off now, isn't it? Listen, hey, just before, was anything you're surprised wasn't on there?
I think lifting a trophy out of the cottage should have been in my top 5 personally.
Yeah, me as well. Dennis had a goal against Derby, top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember against Derby playoff.
Yeah, but it's your top 5.
Yeah, but I mean, like my top 5 in Fulham, like moments, like.
Oh, that's your personal.
Yeah, personal, like not my goals, but I put like that was for me. The Wembley is special, but that game home against Derby after we were like 1-0 down and everything. That was one of the best atmosphere it was in Cottage since I came. I was amazing, and then he scored that goal. It was like amazing.
It's epic. Well, listen.
He done after karate in the final. He bottled everything.
We're talking about Dory here.
Yeah.
Great header against Derby though.
Yeah, true.
All right, listen, guys. I mean, I tell you what, it's been an absolute pleasure to have two legends at the same time on the Fulham Fix. Honestly, I think the fans are going to really enjoy watching this one. And I mean, this season already. I know it's early doors, but it's been so much fun. Just that we're in every game. You're changing games, you're scoring for fun. I mean, long may it continue, guys. An absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Thank you. Cheers.